In your ass. That's in your ass. Nah, it can't be in your ass. I don't want it.
As I'm so close to feeling, it seems I'm running away. That's just your daddy and you. That's what my mama would say. It's like I saw the future, how we become so astray. I guess it happens when your hope goes to waste.
Hello, my name's Javier, and today I'm joined by Marley Piff.
My name is Marley Piff, Montgomery, Alabama, by the way of San Diego, California. You know what I'm saying? I come from the 334. R.I.P. Dope Beat, straight from the South Side. South Side made, South Side paid, man.
First thing I want to ask you, you just mentioned you're from Alabama. How was it like growing up over there? I know it's way different from San Diego.
Fucking crazy. Like, it's a beautiful love-hate situation. You know what I'm saying? Coming up out there, I had a privilege of being able to actually hear myself think. I've been hearing myself think ever since I was a kid. So, along with being, I guess you could say, in a situation or area where motherfuckers wanted to be rough. So we was intelligent enough to do the right thing, but we knew how to get around that shit. So I guess you could say it's whatever you like to make it, man. It's very strong. You know, everything that we do is very, very, I guess you could say, from the heart.
Yeah.
Like, nigga fuck with you, he fuck with you. But nigga hate you, he hate you. Like, it's real. Like, so it's a blessing and a lesson at the same time. You know, nothing ever back.
How's the music scene over there? What did you listen to growing up?
Yeah.
What's it like over there?
Well, I would say, first person who I laid ears on, I started in church, you know, as far as getting my ear for music and being able to dissect music because we didn't use instruments and shit. So we just used our voices. So me growing up in that and playing different parts and shit, whatever, I don't know, it kind of worked out. Growing up, though, I listened to all type of music. Like, my mom, she put me on a lot of music.
Yeah.
Blues, Johnny Taylor, a lot of Alabama artists, all the way to famous people like Sam Cooke, stuff like that. I grew up listening to that. Grew up listening to Prince, like Lil' Kim, Biggie, Tupac, like, you know, classical people. No Limit, Cash Money, like, I was a Cash Money millionaire growing up. You know, you had to pick a side back in them days, so either you was gonna be No Limit or Cash Money. I fuck with Cash Money, you know what I'm saying, for the situation of them niggas was getting money. But I fuck with P and them because they was getting money and they had a foundation like out this world, like, you know what I'm saying? And they know how to make their shit expand, I guess you could say. So
yeah,
it was everything growing up, I caught on to it. Like a lot of famous, not famous, but hood famous shit. Artists from Montgomery, Deuce Conrads, fucking Small Town Ballers, King South, Dobie, R.I.P. man, R.I.P. Dobie. Shout out to CBM, Coke Block, Chopping Bricks and Money. You know what that shit is, you know?
What made you move over here to San Diego?
This music shit.
Yeah.
And I had a plan from the time that I was like 14, 15. I told myself that I was gonna do this music shit. And I had a brother out here who was originally from LA, and he got locked up when I was like 12, 13, 14, something like that. So he got locked up. I never heard from this nigga for like 12, 13 years. And I knew he was out here. I knew I wanted to do something with my life. I was in class one day after a situation happened with a recruiter coming to school, and he was talking to us, and a joke got made, like, what the fuck you gonna do, Marley? Like, you ain't gonna do shit. I was like, nigga, I'll fuck around and go to the military on y'all bitch ass niggas and be making some money and shit.
Yeah.
Of course, niggas doubted that shit. I went, like, on some half-ass shit, like, all right, I'm going. Like, didn't know shit about it.
Yeah.
Didn't know anything about the military, just signed up. And needless to say, that was one of the best decisions I made. Crazy times. I just had to survive and network in California.
Yeah.
And I just stuck to the plan, man. You know, a lot of endeavors, a lot of shit came my way. A lot of good times, a lot of bad times. But this music, it done brought me here. Like, it brought me through a lot of things. I know I'd be locked up fucked up, like back in the cell somewhere back home, you know?
Yeah. Being here so long in San Diego, do you ever feel like you need to go back to Alabama for inspiration?
Hell yeah. Like being out here, it's a relaxation for the mind. Being back home though, you on your P's and Q's. Like everybody back home know that. It's all love and shit. But you gotta get your money. Yeah. Like you gotta watch your back. Like you gotta like do what you do, but just know like it's a situation and it's a reaction to every action. So back home is I guess you can say a reminder of how a privilege it is to be out here, you know. So yeah, man. Being out in California, it brings me closest to relaxation as I can get nowadays. Going back home, I get the memories, I get the funness, that completes me. Yeah. You know, that's where the music started at 4612 on the south side. You know, with niggas Lil Red, Lil D, Big Lee. This is SPG Mafia. This is 4000. Like, that was my shit back then. Been doing this shit for a long time. So it's just one of those situations, man. Always, home will always be your number one, like, situation to resort back to, yeah.
And then I want to rewind it back a little because you mentioned it first. Mm-hmm. You're probably one of the only rappers that I know that's been in the military. So I kind of want to know your experience and what did you do? How was it? How does it influence you now?
Actually, I was a chef. In the Navy on the USS Peleliu. They just retired that bitch like 3 years ago. That's the best, worst place I've ever been in. You know what I'm saying? I really had to get stripes, you know. Coming from the sticks, you know, coming from the block, coming just from a situation and a foundation of stable idiocracy. Yeah. Like, you know, everybody, you can be your own little idiot self in your own little box. In the Navy, you have to share that idiocracy with a bunch of other motherfuckers. So when you feel like being an idiot, guess what? Like 2,000 other motherfuckers around you feel like being an idiot too. And that was basically all about teamwork. You know, I learned that shit. I learned loyalty. Like, I learned what it really meant in the military to have a friend, have somebody to fuck with, have somebody to run to. A lot of lessons learned as far as shit can get real. Like, you know, I done seen people come in the military without a damn dime to their name and make everything of it. And I done seen kids who come in that motherfucker already privileged and they fuck it all up and now they on the streets in San Diego or somewhere like asking for change downtown. So the military for me is something, it's an imaginary world where you can make anything happen. All you gotta do is learn the rules. Like if you wanna make some money and if you wanna get paid promisingly, like join the military. Learn a little rule book, learn what to do and what not to do, show up on time, wear the right uniform, and I swear, nigga, you'll be making good money for the rest of your life. If you wanna walk on your own, that's a little bit different. Like you gotta step out. And that's what led me to step out. You know, I did my 4.5, made a lot of friends, made a lot of family members. I got, you know, my niggas in here right now. Yeah. My boy Jody Joe from Alabama, my boy Mike, Arkansas, as he would say it, my nigga. But man, you know, platinum, you know, in the cognac and this bitch, you know. But anyway, it's just I met a lot of people, you know, after the military, all because of the military, you know. Yeah. Military still pay my bills. That's how powerful this shit is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm retired. I'm in school. Yeah. On the GI Bill. Go look that shit up. You know. Telling you, you'll do yourself a lot of benefits, man, by researching shit. And that's just that's what that situation was. The more I learned about it, the more I learned about life. And the military granted me a playground to where I could basically be 19 and have my own whip, nice whip. Have my own spot in a nice town in California. Yeah. Like, I'm from Alabama, like nowhere. Like military gave me all of that, you know. But don't get it fucked up. Like, it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that come with that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you know, just like anything else, military is something that taught me how to just say fuck it. And saying fuck it has its pros and its cons to it, but I done received a lot of more blessings than curse from just saying fuck it in a stable way. thinking out your plans, thinking out your moves, mastering your craft, and then being able and being sure enough in yourself to say, well, I'm gonna step out now. I know y'all been taking care of me forever. Yeah. I know with y'all I always had a place to go, somewhere to stay. I don't need y'all no more. I'm about to go. I'm about to make my own thing. That's really looked down upon, like, in the military too. They like, why would you want to leave, nigga? Like, we got you. I want to go make it for myself. Yeah. So it taught me that I was ready to lead some shit. Because I had already went through the process of being a good follower. So, yeah.
While you were in the military, were you in the ship? Were you writing? Were you doing anything hip hop related, or were you just concentrated on your work?
There's so many fucking musicians in the military, bro. He's another one. Like that guy,
That's one question that I had.
Yeah, man. Like it's when I tell you, it's a lot of talent in this military, and it's many people like me, many people who see $1 billion dreams, but they gotta go through some $100,000 bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to go through the gripes. They got to go 9 months in, 9 months out, Dirty ass bitches. Kids that ain't yours. Like, this the real side of the military. You gone. You meet a bitch. You fall in love with her. Like, a lot of niggas don't know about that military. Like, they think that shit, you just good, whatever. Nah. Bruh, this shit is real. Like, niggas deal with real life situations. But going back to the question, hell yeah, I done met dozens of artists on the ship. I was on the Peleliu, like that was the actual amphib or whatever, amphibious aircraft. I met my boy Runway. Shouts out to Runway. My boy fucking I'm tripping right now. Damn. You gonna be mad at me. Yeah. Nah, we gonna leave this. Yeah, my boy Weaver, but I was trying to remember his actual, his name. He gonna be mad as fuck at me about that. But also the boy Marchman. I met Marchman. Crazy producer out of fucking Georgia. My boy Rich, representing Louisiana. Nice MC. Fucking, what's his other name? The other one that they, Mitchie. Yeah, Mitchie Gold. He was on the ship too, from Baltimore. He was on there. Yeah, mouthful of gold. Nigga that used to call himself Beautiful. Yeah, that nigga. Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I done met a lot of talented, like, I done also met a lot of niggas who know how to get a bag in the military too. Like, it's a lot of hustlers in the military. It's a lot of bitch ass niggas too, but it's just as many hustlers.
I had no idea it was like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real live niggas who get up 3 o'clock in the morning and follow rules and shit, whatever. But, they know how to make some money. They got $1 billion plan, and they just going through this little bullshit for the time being just to get themselves straight, get up out of there, and take over the world. Like what I'm about to do in a minute. So yeah.
Then from what I've heard, you're a hustler. You wake up like at 7 a.m., you start working. Is that just something that you kind of grew up with, or is this something that you kind of got from the military?
Fuck no, that came from the military, bro. Like, I used to, being a chef, you have to wake up at 3 just to be working at 4, just to fucking work all the way to 7. You get home by 8, fuck your bitch by 9, and drink to 10. Think about how many times you done fucked up in your life, all the way to 12. And before you know it, it's 3 again. So,
It's kind of like a common question, but I feel like it's an important one. So, if you could spend a day in the studio with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh, shit. Damn, that's crazy. Dobie. Me and him never got to do it. Last conversation we had, he was that nigga was trying to like lowball the motherfucking Camaro from me, man. Like, he was trying to cop my Camaro. And I was talking to him, and I was just telling him how proud I was of him. He had a show in El Paso. And I don't know, man. It's just one of them situations where I always saw it as, I've been right about this whole music shit by telling people, all my homies who have like did good in music, I've been right so far. So for him, I had been telling him that every time I saw him, like forever, since the first time I ever saw him rapping. And just see the shit happen, bro, and see it taken away from him, like 2 weeks later. That shit was crazy to me. But I always just wanted to do something with him. We was supposed to line it up like 3 or 4 times in life, but shit ain't happen. Whatever. Niggas was getting to it back then, and as soon as I got a chance to fuck with him, that's when he fucking skyrocketed. He was on the road like every night. Like, so it's just, I don't know. If not Dope E, then Tupac. You know, me and him. Yeah, but Dope E first, definitely.
Did you always feel musically inclined, or was there like a certain point where you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna start doing this"?
Like school never turned me on. Like I hated school. The only reason why I liked school because in the way I could experiment as far as seeing if I was right about the way that I thought in my head. Like I would go to school and I would focus on like certain couples and I would bet against the odds in my head, like this is gonna happen. Then they're gonna leave each other, bullshit, whatever. Like school for me was, I don't know, it was more of me trying to find out if I was right the way that I was thinking or if I was just fucking crazy. Like, and for the most part, I had the world figured all out as far as like socialism, I guess you could say, like people, the images and shit that are presented in front of us. And there's nothing wrong with it as far as, it's just something that I caught on to real easy. I was like, okay, so if I wear this and if I wear that, then I'm cool. But if I wear this, like the day after, I'm fucking lame. All right, that don't make no fucking sense. I'm glad I'm old enough, to understand that. Cool. And I would use that, to my ability. Grown-ups, they realized that about me and they trusted me more. So I could skip school and it didn't really matter. Young people didn't understand me, so anything I said, niggas kind of just took heed into it. And whenever I see my niggas about to do some dumb shit, they knew if I had to jump in and say something about it, it probably made sense. So I just used it to my advantage this whole time. And yeah, I always knew with the music, I had to. Like, other than English and art and reading, I hated everything else. Like, math, fucking hated it. Like, science, fucking hated it. Yeah, everything artistic and literature. Like, I'm the shit in English. Like, I write the fuck out of a paper. But other than that, there's nothing else for me to do. And the military kind of made that shit worse because after you do so much time in the military, you ain't about to go back out there to that normal world and let a nigga talk to you any type of way. Yeah. So, yeah. This is all I really got. Now, what can I do? I can do a lot of shit. I'm a graphic designer.
I was about to say, it's funny you say that because you're in school right now. You're doing graphic design. You're good at it too, so.
I'm a graphic designer. But at the same time, that's just me. That's what we were put here to do. Like, you're put here to learn is to do as much as shit as you can and perfect it and move on to the next shit. But with music, it kind of stuck with me. Art will always be around. And the way they doing art right now, like, they're applying too much business to it for me. So I be like, fuck. And you like, nigga, how you gonna say that when you got music that started that way? Like, it's been like that. That's something that I've been concentrating on, getting over the fact of art. That's kind of new to me to find out that they going more business with it. So graphic design is something I just got on the back end. Like, I always get money. I always eat. I love music, but Marley gonna eat regardless. So yeah, that's it.
Last question. So let's imagine that people watching this interview have never heard about you before. Mm-hmm. So what song do you think that best represents you as an artist? And can you spit it?
Heaven's Noon. Yes, I can spit it. Yeah. Let me see. I pull up the speakers, women, my nigga clutching no missiles for those who seek advantage. I woke up this morning and planning on sleeping tonight. So in the middle, I get to it. I hustle with strong endurance. Oh man, here he go again. Blowing O's, you niggas holding hands. Ain't no hoe in him. R.I.P. the Doda Kid. 334 until I go. It's that way back. You can say that. We about to bring that flame back. I've been maxing bitches back since surge and wave caps. It's spirit over law. They cannot fuck with the boy. Oh Lord, I'm that nigga who caught them packs bigger. I got boulders or stronger. Wake your young ass up like Folgers. And that's just how it be when you from that GUMP. Gold teeth, commodinas and felonies from the home that ain't never sweet. I bring you game with a melody. And so they sing. Yeah. That's about it.
Fire.
Yeah. That's Heaven's Noon.
Thank you so much, Marley Piff.
What's good, my nigga? It's Marley Piff. You can find me on any social network media. My main one is Instagram, which is at traphippie_Marley Piff. My Facebook, Marley Piff, Marley.Piff. And Twitter, we're still working on that. But everything else, get at me on their Instagram. My SoundCloud is traphippie_Marley Piff too. So, yeah, man, go check that shit out, man. I'm about to drop a whole lot of music, a whole lot of dope sauce ass shit. About to drop a whole lot of country shit. About to drop a whole bunch of just bars, swag. Guess that's what they still call it. The sauce. I don't like that shit.
Saying in your ass.
In your ass.
Just in your ass.
That's in your ass. Nah, it can't be in your ass. I don't want it. But yeah, man. Fuck with you, boy. R.I.P. Dobie. Once again, Southside. We in this motherfucking Montgomery, Alabama, with a homemade sweet. Look out for No More next summer. Again, hit me up at my Instagram, Marley Piff, Trap Hippie Marley Piff. Come get at me, man. 1400. We in this bitch. Trap Hippie. Hips. Yeah.
Sweet home, Alabama. What a home ain't sweet.